This brings us to our second exercise of the session, Levee NFIP. For this exercise, we are using the same PFMs, annual probability of failure, and average life loss values from exercise 7.1. The values in columns G, K, and L in exercise 7.2 populate based on the results from the exercise 7.1 spreadsheet. Note that the green highlighted cells contain formulas that pull data from exercise 7.1. In addition, you've been provided the annual probability of inundation due to overtopping without breach. You are asked to calculate the annual probability of failure prior to overtopping, the total mean annual probability of inundation, and to make a recommendation for NFIP accreditation. Based on the results of exercise 7.1, you should have the data shown. Note that the potential failure modes now have additional short descriptions to provide you with the additional details for the next calculation. The first step is to calculate the APF for all prior to overtopping risk driving potential failure modes. Remember, for NFIP purposes, the total annual probability that the leveed area will be inundated is due to levee breach prior to overtopping and component malfunction or improper operation. To avoid double counting, overtopping with breach is excluded from the calculations. For this calculation, we are using the APF total from exercise 1 and removing the APF for PFM1, overtopping with breach. Next, we calculate the total mean annual probability of inundation, API total, which combines the APF for all prior to overtopping risk driving potential failure modes with the annual probability of inundation due to overtopping without breach. Finally, we use the results of the total mean annual probability of inundation, API total, to make a recommendation for NFIP. Because the API total is between 1 times 10 to the minus 3 and 1 times 10 to the minus 2, the result will be inconclusive and subject to further evaluation or analysis.